that company and other companies may send letters to you. They're getting your contact information because you got arrested, and the sheriff's office or at the jail makes that information available to companies, news reporting companies who sell them to ignition interlock companies, to other company, to lawyers, and then they solicit you with letters. And I'm sorry that this is happening. We certainly don't do that here because it's intrusive. Basically, what it's telling your letter carrier and anybody who gets your mail at your house is that, hey, look who got a DUI, and look who, all the lawyers and interlock people are soliciting. It's not right. It should not be allowed. But because it is, they take advantage of you because they're all about getting your money. And instead of you researching and reading up and talking to people about lawyers and talking to lawyers before you hire them, you've got all these letters in your lap. It's like, we have the internet. We got rid of the yellow pages. We don't need all these pieces of paper, piled up in our houses so other people can see them from lawyers and interlock companies. It's not right, but it happens. And this is why it happens, because they were sold your information by some news reporting company. And unfortunately, in California, in the San Francisco Bay Area, it is allowed. So what I tell people is, down the road, if you're going to need an interlock, a great DUI defense attorney will walk you through everything and time everything so that if you are going to get one of those, it will be timed so it will be as short as possible. They'll keep your court and your DMV case together. And also it will be, hopefully that attorney, knows which are the more reputable companies, the companies that aren't going to be making mistakes and making it longer for you to take longer for you to get a license with your interlock. A lot of times they mess up the paperwork. So there are a number of interlock companies out there. Most of them have major issues, major problems because they're not local. Some of them that are not local are trying to get their acts together so that they're more reputable. And myself as an attorney, though, I want to be able to tell a client if they do need an interlock at some point, this is a company that has really good customer service. This is about what it's going to cost. And I need to know that I'm not going to be getting calls from this client on the weekends and the evenings saying, hey, I'm having these issues with my interlock with this company. They won't call me back. Customer service is really important with these devices. And that's why it's important to not just, call up and throw one on from the first company that sends you one in the mail. The other thing you have to watch out for with these interlock companies is these letters make it look like it's from DMV, and it's misleading, and that's wrong, and they need to change that. And I actually have spoken to some of these companies about that, but it is not okay what they're doing. And, again, they're just showing you they're all about the money, and that's sad. We're supposed to be helping people here who are dealing with something very traumatic. And, most people feel pretty bad when they get arrested for a DUI. And to have people preying on them like interlock companies that send them these misleading letters that make them think they have to get an interlock right away, that's just, rubbing salt in the wound. It's not okay, and it should not happen. Unfortunately, it does. Call an experienced DUI lawyer. Find them either through word of mouth, on the internet, read the reviews, talk to a few of them, find someone you're comfortable with, and don't just call up the interlock company or the company that says they're going to help you with everything right after your arrest, because they're preying on you, and you need to be able to get someone who can actually really help you, because there's a lot at stake here.